Hey, hey guys, how's everyone been while I was gone for a month? No? Oh, yeah, I've been gone a lot. But allow me to kind of explain. So, I'm going. So, I was gone for like a month. Almost a month. So, I'm so sorry that I didn't upload that much on YouTube. It's just I had struggles with whatever I'm doing. But thanks you guys for waiting for so patiently. I know I took a long time to record finally, but today is going to be the day that I'm going to play another PC game other than Five Nights at Wario's 3 Custom Room Edition. Today we're playing this thing right here, where I'm at. Angels with the Scaly Rings. Yeah, that's my, whatever. Alright. Angels with the Scary Wings is kind of down, but I'm like, oh man. Is this what I'm gonna think it is? It could be. Don't lie. Okay. So it starts off like that. Good. Let's start. Detecting user file. Not found. Well, time to do them. Alright. My name is Jeff, of course. Don't make that mean. Choose a color. Of course, I'm going to go with red. Does this look right? Yes. Please reveal the following information. Use left click or enter to advance to text and select menu options. Press space, advanced text only. Okay. Brings up the menu. Use the mouse wheel. Review messages and provide. Control and slab to skip scene messages. Take a screenshot. Okay, so that will be all. Well, can it remind me instead of here is 2020, of course. There's recently human discord portal that leads to a different world, populated with race, intelligence, talking dragons. I was one of the few who traveled to this world. Well, that's mostly me. But maybe I should start at the beginning. It all began when I discovered a strange device in the middle of nowhere and our experience, a portal. What is this thing? I had heard of similar technology before. Through that, I have been more on the experimental level. From what I knew, other portals has been created in the past. We're not under construction and mass application. As this in one particular, though, we do not know how to build it. Build it. Or when. Why we found it in the wilderness, we did. What was more exciting fact, it was functional. Well, that's gotta be exciting. After our first test, we found someone else on the other side who was pressured to the memorable portal. Our attempts with communication through letters were successful, but in the end, the strange secretary found the power that we needed act quickly if we don't able to keep the portal much longer. We made known on the other side a letter of an invitation to British on it. It was dependent to accept possibility to send the person to the other side. It was the individual who looked almost severely. Is that me? Reza Murrell. Or rather, known him. We attended the same school back then, a few classes together. We were very close friends, but we talked to occasionally hung around the same crowds sometimes. However, he went separate ways into the end. I wasn't sure to think about the whole thing, but he had known who was doing. He was brave. Either that or very foolish. Well, for myself, I'm checking my recording right now. It's rather good. While I wasn't sure for his courage applauded by the others, after all, he couldn't possibly know for what awaited him at the end of the portal if he meets somebody who knew the attentions who might have. Not the only expectation on our part made a difference. When the day finally came, he went to applause the crossing arena. It was a close work thing. His multi-tool gun flashed at this as the PDA. Okay. Then he waited. The crowd was applauding, but there was nothing to wait to speculate. 8 hours, the first message from him. You know what, I'm going to have to skip this, because this is a way too much of a text that I'm going to read. I want to make this interesting if I had voice actors, but we'll see. I have to skip the whole thing. I know I sound like something that's lame, but it's like a storyline that I don't know. Whoa. Different direction. Whoa! Whoa! I think I'm getting it now, but alright. So, quick save. Oh, that will be useful. But then it was dark. Match a light. What the hell? Ah! It was a dragon. Could see a dragon would not have brown glasses, but also burns way around his neck. In the name of people, I bid you welcome. If I introduce myself, I am Remy, your guide and ambassador, a representative of our castle. What? Did you just talk? I did. This is incredible. I've never been in the world from the other side before. A world of dragons. Sorry, I had to pull a button in the low play. After all, this might be the first video that I ever come back with this. Sorry, I imagine you steal effects from teleportation, drowsiness, or weakness. It's not usual. Is fainting and spontaneous emptying your bowels, is battered stomach, how you feel? I rendered speechless. I rendered speechless and totally forgotten what I was doing. Representing my people has been well. So much being for a professional. At least he gave me a good excuse for my blunder. I think I'm alright. Well, glad to hear that. Maybe we should go before it gets too dark. Come with me. So I followed the dragon, not staying too far from him. The sun rays departed the day, delaying by the minute. It's getting hard to see where I'm going. Hey, Remley, don't you have a flashlight or something? Sorry about that. We had a good reason to lose your rifle like this. We did not want you ambushed by the crowd, so we have to keep your exact time to date your rifle a secret. It's a secret. Suppose that's a secret. Thanks, as opposed to an event like this, one video shorts, it would be the same if you came to us. That's quite understandable. Some people rather suspicious. Also, if the mic echoes for the play for a while, let me turn it down a little bit. I probably ruined the first half of the video. If alright, it's not a live stream, guys, but it's a video. So I'm apologize if I didn't do it. If it echoes, just let me know in the comments. I'll figure out what to do. It's just the fact that it's rather difficult to record and monitor at the same time. But I can pause when I'm going AFK or something. But we can play the game. I know there's a pause button, but what do you want me to do? I should have used that earlier. But anyways, back to the game. Really? How so? We do have certain myths that involves humans as such. Oh, I suppose the history lesson. We'll have to wait a minute. Here we are. By this point, it got so long I can barely make a brief wondered how many of the streets went elsewhere. I could have seen a dragon of lights of the colors within the blackness that configured the rear up mandible to handle the forepaws. Now I'm gonna quick save real quick. Okay, there's an auto. I don't want auto on. This is where you've been for the time being. It's full in stock. In case you need anything else, I left you a note with a few phone numbers. It's rather getting late. I take my leave now. In any case, someone could come meet you in the morning. Thanks, Remy. Good night. Until we meet again. With a nod, Remy left the apartment. Mine was close enough to the door behind himself, surveying the room. Considering the events I transpired at my gaze, he let out the window. I could see the movement outside, so I drew nearer. Started. I hear footsteps in the grass, moving quickly away. Amusing, it would have been the dragon I just met. Nothing that is. I went to bed slowly, cumbered in sleep overdue. I spent a few moments thinking about my role and mission. Where now? I'd rather go with the second. So many possibilities contained from my mind. And I thought being able to entirely new species of civilization excited me. As I was one of the truly experienced of society, little quirks, differences, similarities, I couldn't help but from a modern fiasco, Gamma, or Marco Polo. Modern fiasco, Marco Polo. You know what? I'll call it human half dragon and wolf. I just don't know. Maybe I shouldn't bark about the whole experience if all over. It wouldn't sure hurt considered. Anyway, this was going to be an adventure. Alright. Chapter 1. Alright. We're in Chapter 1, guys. Wow, this house is kind of normal. I woke from streets unfamiliar ceiling just forward. I wondered if their friends came back to me. After a good stretch, I looked around the room, illuminated the sunlight coming from the window. Outside in the distance, the portal I emerged from stood in the peak of a small hill. I'm getting ready to notice something on his table. It would note ready left me in case I need anything, along with his home phone and work number. If there are some numbers, delivery of food necessary, as well as emergency janitorial. Is this guy in the mansion? I'm starting to wonder. Janitorial services. This guy is a mansion? Boy, dragons really love us. Back then, do you? He calmly thought of everything. Now I have to wonder what the dragon plumber looked like. My musing interrupted the doorbell. When I met my other dragon. Hello? Uh-oh. Hello. You must be Jeff. I'm Sebastian. I'll be your escort, or security, I suppose. I work for the police. Nice to meet you. I really ain't something, am I? So far the game is... I'm surprised this game kind of treats you like a crossover. And that must be. He seemed a lot smaller than Ramsey. Well, it's a different type of dragon that doesn't have wings. And it's a rock. Someone extended his arms towards me. No, apparently only walked on his hind legs. The two forelimbs instead of distinct arms, hands, and fingers. Behind his legs, two forelimbs having distinct hands and fingers. You know what I'm thinking? This kind of dragon is a raptor. Oh my god. There's an option. It's one of those games. It's one of those games. I'll shake his hand because I'm polite. When I took mine, shake each other, I could feel the interbunch, the scales of their up skin. Nice to meet you too, Subvention. So, where are you taking me? Straight to business, hey? We're going to visit the plant. Are making new generations. I have some news for you. So what have I heard? Ray said we'll be there too. Sounds great. Just follow me. While I walked under the impression, purposely avoiding the bustling parts of town, instead of trained toilers, the edges of small alleys are not garnered too much attention, even though we got a closer shore. After a couple minutes, we arrived at our destination. We were met by Reza, as yet another dragon, whose vicious beast didn't stay too close to him. What the? Risa, long time no see. How true is gold finally a human's face around here? I have you. All people showed up. Yes, I guess the degrees isn't useless after all. By the way, who's your friend? He's my bodyguard, the same as yours. Don't bother with him. He doesn't talk too much. Just like you. He's just like you. Oh, very funny, cocky kid. Drinks a few words, Mac gave the launcher. The temporary dragons from us. Subvention turned towards and spoke up again. Hey Jeff, this is Mayfrack. Nice to meet you. Yeah, whatever. I didn't expect me to give you special treatment. Else, it is. We'll be good. Well, that's kind of rude. What are you talking about? So you're saying you'll notice these two chairs. Or they treat you like this shit or something? No. I just thought... We're not the ones making the big deal, but you are. We're just here to get what we agree on. We'll be gone, if anything. I actually prefer if you left us alone. But you're the one who's just following me wherever I go. A growl escapes darker dragon's stinging lips, and he bared at Tifa's razor. Alright, that's kind enough. Let's go inside, shall we? After you. The crisis quickly averted as we entered the building, which is characterized by floor, high ceilings, narrow hallways, such as led us to our destination. There you are. I was waiting for you. Wow. Wait a minute, I thought you guys were in production. What are you doing here? You're only coming later today just to talk to me. I see. Well, Jeff, this is Anna. She kind of manages the building, as she's more involved in research rather than production and engineering. Wow, nice to meet you. Pleasure. You two on the way. I'll make them order generators. But we've got one here for you too. Feel free to send it home and give it a test. That's great. I'll take it. It looks a little small if you ask me. Don't underestimate its power, or do be careful not to drop it. Sure, I'll be waiting outside for you while you do your thing, Jeff. I was supposed to outside as well. What thing? Oh, have you brought your PDA? Of course. Here you go. I'm going to quick save right here. Alright, now, let's get this thing a test run. PDA lit up is code transference communicating with commotions. By the way, would you consider run some tests as you as well? They only take drop off of your blood. What? Why? I work in biology with the things for vision. I'll share the results with you, of course. Alright, so... sure, why not? If you're a bad let's hope we not regret this. Now, if you lend me your hand, please. Oh god. Ow! Motherfucker! You shit your back at me! Wow, what language? Sorry. It rather hurts. It rather hurts. I'm scared of needles. Oh, don't be just a drag. Oh, but don't be such a drag, you... Jeff. Although, you're kind of sweating as usual. That's because I'm nervous. And you're welcome? Anna gave you your blood. Looks like the PD is good. By the way, we're just about done here. Since we're both in biology, we meet someone else here. Here's my number. Alright. See you soon. Well, that was interesting. Did she ask you for the blood too? Yeah. Did you give it to her? Yeah. Well, it's your choice. We got no idea what Mike would do with it, though. I'm getting hungry. How about some breakfast? I'm involved for it. Mornings like this. Shouldn't be a problem. There's a cafe from here. What do you say, Mervers? Wouldn't mind grabbing a bite for myself. That settles it, then. Luckily for us, the cafe is mostly empty when we arrive. Pretty early. He's quick to leave in Dragon, so to the right side of the restaurant. Ugh, I can't. That guy on my tail, the same guy. Let's see. They say it's your own security. Much aware of what they're saying. Oh, it's the humans. Oh, it's a dragon. That's a good one. What can I do? My name's Indeed. I'll be your waitress today. What can I bring you to? Today's special? Yeah, me too. Make it quick. 2 specials coming right up. As I was saying, look at the big picture. Saul's place. Where is it exactly? This is supposed to be separate from the dirt. Don't you think so? I'm not sure. I can't really sense with you over here. He's probably listening to us right now. Yeah, but he's a charming fellow. When I use my gaze out the direction, and my eyes and expression with all this. Do I have some theories? If I'm right, we might get in trouble. Be in trouble. What kind of trouble you're talking about? Shh, be quiet. I know more than you think. But now, let's just play along. After we already have one of these babies. He patted the generator's box of impetus. God knows when he needs them. Oh, here she comes. The female returned ability put down dishes on her wings. Wow, that's good. Moves the dishes wings gentle with her snout. There you go. Watch out. It's hot. Thanks. You're welcome. Special odd-looking fish of some sort. It was probably minutes away. We just brought our town meals. The 2 dragons across the cafe exchanged a few words with them. Risa learned forward whispered to me. I'll send you the code message later. You know what to do. The Risa is in the scene. He still has a few things to do. left the restaurant, and followed shortly after by a larger of the two dragons. But you haven't touched your fish. Never mind. Now the situation was bizarre enough. I know how the sense of danger is something. Apparently I took a bite of some unusual breakfast. When I already brought, the smell was quite particular. Alright, so I'm gonna pause this right here and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Are you done? Sure I am. How do you like it? Let's say it's probably not for me. And you're the only one to say that. Just wait outside in case it decides to come up again. Oh, did we save? Alright. Sure thing. Alright, we earned an achievement. I'd stepped outside and said seriously, stranger familiar world. It's the short time I found similarities. We're talking about unmapped place I've ever seen from my life. As far as discoveries are concerned, even take it simple as uncontrolled organism, even bacteria would be remarkable. Yet there is standing an dimensional village. Eventually its race of intelligent talking dragons would like a no. Reason didn't seem to turn incident. Instead it was summoning the generator, but reasons for coming here in the first place. I couldn't blame her for entertainment or focus on something else. My thoughts were interrupted when somebody zipped past me a little too close, causing me to stumble back. It was a rather small dragon with bag clamped to his maw. Had somewhere else to be. Whoa! Whoa! I imagined him afoot as the monster disappeared in the distance, even though the dragons recognized her in the voice color. Shortly after, Sabina joined me outside and has been taking care of the tab. I gave her a generous tip on behalf, if you don't mind. Actually, I do. Why is that? Well, it's because we're humans have our own potential. Besides, I don't believe in tipping. Well, too late for that now. I think I'll stay home for today. I got stoned, you know? I'll just accompany back then. There we are. Just waiting out for an hour at least. I'm outside until my shift ends. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. I'll see you tomorrow. I barely looked at the partner as much and spent the rest of the day investigating and relaxing. Some of the phone numbers that Remley left me. It's rather confusing. It's rather confusing with the names. Inventory of groceries. Apparently it was wasted on me, but I'm particularly a great cook in the first place. But what's more, I didn't even recognize some of the things that I found there. Whenever the edibles that we had back home, I just don't know the company alien. But I wasn't sure I wouldn't take eating anything, I know. After all, it could be consumable as fine to be able to eat, but it'll still be poisonous. Although I'm glad the shelf would be for would be a books. Well, I found the subject, myth or reality, quite arbitrary. A few potentially dry, which is much inclined at the moment. In the end, it's an adventures novel about a dragon journalist who stumbles upon a lost human civilization, which he finds is haunted by an evil organization who wants to found magical artifacts, its own nefarious purposes. I know exactly what this book is talking about. The lab. The chaos lab that I've been to when I was a child. My OC child was. No, I've not been into a lab when I was young or something, but to give you a little story about my younger self, I was cloned to be. I was accidental. There was a accident where I have a clone evil self and I killed it. But little do they know, it came back somehow. A little spoiler for myself, but his real name is Kusako, I think. Kusako. While entertaining, I admitted that remind me 2 minutes of Trashly novel homicide at home. I found it amusing of trivial hopes. I could have found amusing and trivial hopes were not actually. I wonder if this kind of adventure had fallen into his favor right back where I came from. I was recognized in the extended scene, which is in Hero. Sardarian was one of the magical artifacts shaped like a pair of human heads, holding a scepter with a globe on top of the environment himself, being crushed into the ground, but boiling a pulp by the ancient humans' temple's moving walls, when I suddenly heard the doorbell ring. Huh? Yes? Hello there. Would you please sign here? I'm not signing any of my rights. What is this? And what am I? Got a letter for you as the signaturize the signature on it. I see. Clipboard. A small dragon was held up at me. Render it with the question was ransom. There you go. I'm Laura, by the way. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions? Is this about what? I'm just making small talk. Wait a minute, I recognize you. You did the same thing with Reza. You should report you to your superiors and for your inappropriate behavior toward your client. You tried to do the same thing. Maybe you should report you to your superiors. But it's important. Just leave me talk to me, Jeff, for 2 minutes. You know how it is. If you want to inventory one of the humans, you'll have to get permission from the proper authorities. Help me out here, Jeff. As an embarrasser, would you care about the protocol of humans of media, don't you? Then you should talk to me. Otherwise, someone else will fill in the blanks. Who knows what come up with. Let me show you something. Ready for small packages. I think I lost it. Anyways, I want to show you some pictures of people think humans are like. They have like 4 heads. No, nothing like you. What are you, Lorm? A reporter? No, I'm just... You wanna... Was he saying everything true? Yeah, I guess. It's pretty interesting. Wow. Alright, I wanted you to go... On you go now. Eee! Oh, he kicked him out! Damn! I'm sorry that my client here, but... Okay, at least give me a heads up before you do anything. Damn, but how old... But how old was that mailman? Don't even ask. Don't worry about it. In the meantime, don't worry about it. I'll see you tomorrow then. Right. All the commotion. I forgot I still holding Reza's letter. Pain her handwriting. When I first started reading, however, it was full of paintries. You know they were hated. I was soon every word. It was fake contrary to the true client. He didn't mention to know what to do, unsure of this code of the letter's secret message. I didn't remember having concentration till he reminded I remember when I was missing. Maybe I was missing, or thought he was able to figure out on my own. This is what it said. Hello, my dear friend. Hello, my dear friend. Hello, my dear friend. I hope this letter reached you in conversation. Unfortunately, we're not able to catch up earlier, so I wanted to write you this letter. How you been these last few years? What you been doing? How's the family? I feel like there's so much to talk about, even though how much you chanced it from this form. Quite this venture, Underman. How you like it so far? Any dragon friends left? Haha. Anyways, I'll be looking for your supply soon. Best regards, Risa. I think I don't know its meaning. Let's see. We get choice. Oh, we get a choice. I think we have time for that. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Plan Sebastian's murder. Why? Do nothing until he figures out what to do. Find out about their government. Flee for the portal. Show more options. Steal a book from the library. Find out where Mervlik lives. Break into a... What the fuck? Alright. What are these choices? What are these choices? I don't get it. I don't want to do anything bad. This is gonna be a little bit shit. Well, I'm going with do nothing. No, that's not it. What do you mean? Alright, let's find out more of their government. That's not it either. Plan. Hope you get lucky. What the fuck is this? Alright. No. Have a pizza party? Find out. Break into the fan function. How am I even doing this? Finding out. What are all these choices? Okay. Look at the bookshelf. Go behind the books. Oh! Did you find something? A secret message. Look at the individual books. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, Dragonautic Desire. I was so young back then. It was... I don't think there's anything there. Oh no. Look in the bathroom. Alright. Look inside the shower. Heh. No shampoo, of course. Alright, look inside. No razors. Take some. Not sure it was a good idea, but here we go. Again? Alright. I'm feeling strange. Alright. Whatever that was. Alright, let's go look in the kitchen. Alright, kitchen. Look in the fridge. Plenty of stuff. Milk. Nope, it was just a regular egg. Look at the meat. There's just nothing to do about that. Untabled Canada. Liquid. It's salty. You drank a mystery liquid. Look at the pantry. Lemon. Afterwards, everyone unexpectedly came to a happy end. But the evil vicious up in tracks. I thought it was still left open to think. Luckily, disappointment. I had a chance to get going to freeze it at the portal. Look at it seemed warranted it just arrived yesterday. I may have been tickled. Otherwise, I could still see the portal in the distance. I wondered if anyone was falling. But the land was honestly deserted. Everyone fall asleep? What am I doing? Right to my destination. Rin already standing by the portal, fidgeting, waiting for me. Always wondering, would you get it at all? Well, you won't make it easy. What a wonderful night it is. You can see clearly that without pollution littering like back home, we're looking right in the face of eternity of self. So on, if we fall out, ants out there. Yet, after all, we found all alone in the universe. Turns out we're not looking in the right place. What is going on? Why did you call me here at this time? For one, because we're sending the generator home. Wait, before I sent here. The other, do you know what this place is? You said something about trouble. How much danger are we in, really? More than enough. I'm afraid this whole place will be gone soon. And better yet, to be here when it happens. Spit it out already! How do we see it too? And you're starting to get in case. While he's speaking, my gaze wandered with fixed moment nearby. I imagine it. In fact, it was no wind. Riza. The whole night. Riza, look. You! How dare you even follow me? The person came closer. It was Maverick. We were listening to their whole conversation. I knew you were up to no good. What are you talking about? What do you... There's some kind of attack? Wait a minute. There's no reason for it. Don't try to ignite it. You're both... Karen, you saw the letter. Don't you think I couldn't smell the lemon in it? Pathetic. You come to me. The police station now. Both of you. Come on. I think you're over it. If you're any... Riza! What are you doing? Come on, Jeff. Let's get out of here. In the dragon side, I see bullets inside. For the blood. What the fuck? What's that for? Still watching you in. Hey kid, you alright? I'm still kind of dizzy. I'm Bruce. Chief of me. Tell me, what happened? My partner shot him and ran off. Is that so? His face was stern. Sebastian's conversation. Yeah, but you're the flyer on duty. We probably won't find him not here in this darkness at any rate. Well, that's just brilliant. What do you think, Chief? Jeff, can you walk? Yeah, I think so. Alright, Sebastian. Take Jeff to the apartment. We'll get someone help then. Right on. So shaken up at the events I just witnessed. That is fucked up. I'm the one you... Good thing I stand up. Riza is a fucking traitor. I can tell right now. Walk like didn't take long, but the doorbell rang. Did Bruce, the chief of police, this court today? Oh, it's you again. Are you surprised? No, but I guess it'll mean bad news. Afraid so. How you're holding up? Better than yesterday, that's for sure. Reza is gonna frame me. I knew he was up to no good. He just shot his bodyguard? Bro, they're not even a threat. I could just tell. It just seems racist to dragons. Yeah, hopefully we come back to our own map. If any idea where it might be, maybe he mentioned some place in particular holds meaning to him. No, really, we didn't get the chance to come much yesterday before. Is that so? I have no idea why Raisin do anything like that. I had the impression that they're not very found to each other. But this? How is he, by the way? Oh, Maverick's doing fine. There's plenty to go around. You're right. They didn't particularly like each other. In his statement, he suspects a man had punched away the attack. No, he something to open. He was playing. At least I got information I got. He's suspicious you too, by the way, that you both planned from this beginning. No, that wouldn't make sense. Actually, none of this is making any sense. Why would you go through the lengths in agreement to jeopardize is by something like this? You already know the PDAs have much to show of it yet. We had any for friends. This wouldn't have been a very good idea. Exactly. Exactly. Cause that. Exactly. Good point. I believe you're the side of the Matrix word on the other side. After all, he was the one who spent most of the time with Risa since he arrived here. But even though he hadn't any reason for it, this behavior was clearly outlined before you came to us. You think to leave. Sick leave. He would be suspended right now. We'll have to wait until the whole thing's over. We decide what to do with him. Sure, this won't take it lightly. Oh God, what do we do? What do we do? Go with the second question? Alright, let's go. Is that so? Kylo will be on our hands out. We have a ruined dragon and a missing human. This could lead to the democratic crisis. Maybe Risa will show up soon and we get all behind this. We want to jeopardize the unfortunate incident. Yeah, but both thing. After all, you don't want many people panicking about this already, right? I mercifully not agreed. Alright, that's... Alright. Okay. So, that's it for this episode's video, guys. And I'm amazingly stunned what he just did. My own bud that I know for years killed an instant dragon. Like, unbelievable. I'm shocked that this story is going to be way interesting than I thought. Will I be a threat, or will I help figure out what his case is going on? We'll find out in the next episode of this game. Thanks you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Drag it on, my dudes. Drag it on.